Alright, what's this? What's this all about? Yep. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Have you guys seen the latest AAA slop? Coming from good old Naughty Dog. They've released trailers for this.
I mean, to be fair, Naughty Dog sucks balls. They have not released a good game in years. I will not forget what they did to Watch Dogs, man.
Thing, the game titled Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, and they've been getting destroyed in the comment sections, but not on the one on their channel, because they locked the comments to that trailer. Imagine being Naughty Dog and you're so terrified of the internet that you release a new game and you literally lock the comments to your own trailer on your own channel.
I've not seen it fully. I only saw like clips of it.
I'm so disgusted that these freaks are using anime for their AAA slop trailer.
Hero hate, chill, man. It's just an anime. Jesus, that fucking, you ripped that band-aid off my fucking arm, and I was just like, oh my god. I mean, that's corpus for you. They'll buy it out. He has a point, though. I mean, I understand. It's just funny. It just gives me a little bit of whiplash. I think it's funny.
I know we've said it a million times, but anime is way too mainstream now. Naughty Dog's like, oh, hey guys, we like anime too. Our new main character, she likes anime too. Hello, fellow anime fans.
Alright, she's shaving her head. Nice. Alright.
I just find this scene to be really weird too. She's like shaving her head in the mirror and supposed to be all serious, but then she has this awkward smile afterwards like, oh yeah, I look good. I don't know, man. It's just weird vibes.
I think we're nitpicking a little bit.
That maybe I'm just being unfair here. Maybe this is just like a personal thing.
Sure.
Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments. But
again, I'm not a man. I don't know. I feel like you're nitpicking a bit too hard. I personally think that the biggest issue is that the protagonist is not insanely relatable so far in the first couple of seconds, and that matters so much in a trailer. In a trailer, everything matters in the first 5 seconds. It can make or break your game.
First, let me explain my opinion on this some more. So it should be no surprise that one of my favorite anime ever is Darker Than Black. And in season 2, one of my favorite scenes is when Hei finally decides to return to his old self. He cleans up, he shaves that beard he grew out, also trims his hair a bit, and then collects his old gear, going on a mission to save the woman that he loves, of course, that being Yin. And after he cleans himself up, he's looking in the mirror, and you can tell this dude ain't playing. He's dead serious.
So hot.
He is ready to do anything.
I need to watch this.
So yeah, I don't know, that whole mirror scene in this new Naughty Dog game just comes off really awkward and weird to me. Once again, I'm probably just being...
Again, that's a directing choice, and that's probably just bad directing. Again, I don't know anything about this character in the first, 10 seconds of watching this. We've seen anime on the screen, and then the woman shaving her head, which is, to me, it's not super relatable. I feel like not a lot of women shave their heads. Guys, let's be real. There's not a lot of women that do this. Yeah.
Unfair, and comparing this random new character to one of the best characters of all time, yes, I'm biased, is also probably not a fair thing to be doing, but I digress. But here's the thing too, it doesn't even end there. There's another scene later in the trailer where her friend is warning her, oh, this is gonna be a dangerous mission for you, don't do it. And they just have the main character slurp in a straw. It just comes off like they're trying so hard to make this character a strong female character, but also oh, she's quirky too, by the way.
Jordan? Tell me something good. Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Superior Moon.
Why couldn't the main protagonist be this chick?
Excellent. How is that excellent? No one has left that planet in over 600 years.
Alright.
Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again. Superstitions. No.
This voice acting from this character is not good. No, unironically, the voice acting from the girl in the screen is not good. It's something doesn't make sense to me.
Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts. You worry too much. You know what I worry just the right amount. I say we wait for him to leave, or
the graphics look insane.
We find
if this is game graphics,
he's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
At the very least, I suppose I
At first glance, not very... How do I put it? You're kind of being a dickhead, man!
can compliment the character design of the friend. They're basically going for that Snake Plissken look, which is an iconic look. Of course,
Yeah,
Kojima also
sure.
took inspiration from Snake Plissken for Solid Snake. And here's the thing, Solid Snake ended up being an amazing character, super cool character, well done. Naughty Dog, however, is not convincing me with
Snake's character, the design choice and the story choice for those games is extremely relatable to the target audience and demographic of those games. There are so many dudes in the military, or who they are military adjacent, or they have family, or like really good friends. That's why they like it a lot. Not just because it's a great character and it's well written. That's like the base foundation of relatability. Something that is directly relatable. Like gender or occupation, sometimes race. Not a lot of people care, but like some people do. Yeah, that Kojima's dead. Yeah, I am aware. I'm just saying. It's just peak testosterone male power to them.
this trailer. And so if they take that look and then make this character a flop, that's just going to be like even more of a bad look for them. We'll have to see how that plays out though. Currently, at the very least, the friend character does seem more compelling than the main character, so at least she has that going for her. Many people are also pointing out the various product placements in the trailer. For example,
Porsche's still alive like 100 years into the future? Jesus, dude.
got Porsche there right on the ship. Then we got another example right here with Sony, and then there with Adidas.
See, chat, that's what I find cringe. It's fine to have product placements in like movies and commercials and like TV shows, but having it in your very first impression to the player or your audience is not good. I think this is in very poor taste. Like, having product placements is fine. Like, GTA does it. There's a lot of games that do it that have like real life references and stuff, but this is a first impression trailer, brother. Jeez, man.
The current meme going around being like, oh, I guess the DEI money ran out for Naughty Dog. So long story short, in this new game with the weird name from Naughty Dog.
I mean, Naughty Dog just sucks in general. GTA specifically makes parodies so they aren't product placement. I forget, there was some game out there that had product placement and nobody really cared. Like, if it fits in the world, it doesn't seem too intrusive because your brain as a consumer, as an audience member, if it's relatable to the setting of the, like, for example, like a post-apocalyptic setting or maybe a future space set setting, like, that's fine. But this is like really pushy in my opinion.
The main character, Jordan, is apparently some kind of bounty hunter. And the friend character is some kind of like middleman who assigns bounty hunters to various bounty contracts or something like that. So Jordan really wants to go on this one to find this dude specifically. She's like begging the friend to go on the mission, and the friend eventually assigns Jordan to this mission. Jordan then leaves to this mysterious planet that no one ever returns from. And then you get this scene at the end. The
Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter. Though I loved those games when I was a kid. I did not. What?
only like action sequence we've had so far, where Jordan fights this robot thing, and this gives me major vibes of that Dove ad from like a year ago. You know the one I'm talking about, right? They're like women in gaming, body positivity advertisement thing.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll elaborate on it, so don't worry. Or you know what? Maybe you should worry, because you're about to experience immense cringe. It's okay though. I'm here with you. We'll suffer together. We'll just kind of skip through this real quick.
Oh my god, Aspen's reaction is so funny.
But essentially, there's this woman who's playing this video game, and she beats the level by one-shotting the enemy. She then returns to real life and takes the armor off that's also on in real life or something for some reason. And you can see that surprise. She's actually much bigger than her character is. And she removes the makeup, she removes the armor, etc., etc.
Why do you associate being big with relaxing and being with being overweight or like chubby. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, my first thought in my primitive monkey brain is like, she's taking off her appearance.
You can see that surprise.
And she's laying back with her like socks up and her feet up, and she's like being, yeah, like fat equals lazy. That's my first thought in this ad. Why was this a choice?
Actually, much bigger than her character is. And she removes the makeup, she removes the armor, etc., etc. Eventually getting this bright idea to rebel against the patriarchy. Because the next time she goes to fight this enemy, the same exact enemy, she's no longer wearing the armor that hides her true self or whatever. And she embraces her body positivity stuff.
Also, 74% of women feel underrepresented in video games. What was the survey, like 12 people? Excuse me? Like, hello? Never forget that Dove sells foods that make you fat while also setting cosmetics that make you look good. Yes! God, I fucking hate it. That's it all goes back to fucking corpos, chat! I hate corpos so much! Who is Dove owned by? Unilever! Who does Unilever own? What does Unilever own? Look at what Unilever owns, man. God, I hate Unilever. I hate corpos. 1 second. Oh, god damn it. Where is it? I need a bigger one. I'm trying to show you. I just trying to show you real quick. Biggest companies. Is it this one? Yeah, right here. This is perfect, actually. Look at this shit. Look at them. The corpo borpos. Look at them. Unilever owns Dove ice cream, a bunch of ice cream shit, Hellmann's, Vaseline, a beer company, Sif, cleaning products. And they sell you a bunch of makeup too. They own everything. They own everything. And they try to sell you on this shit. They sell it to dumb men and women to think that they care about you. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And for some reason, Naughty Dog decided to, in their trailer, use like the exact same angle that Dove trailer used. I don't think they meant to.
I think that's a coincidence.
Do this. I just think it's a hilarious coincidence. And
there's
also
no way.
oh, I'm gonna one-shot the enemy. This woman, this female character is so strong. She's just like one-shotting the enemies. Now, to be fair to the trailer, maybe the fight goes on a little bit longer, but all they showed is her like delivering one attack, which the whole thing reminds me so much of that Dove ad. Even the weapon too. It's like, oh, they both got these energy weapon things. Anyways, moving on
that is true. That is actually true. They both have energy weapons and shit.
Comment section, but we can check out the PlayStation channel comment section. And in doing so, we can see the trailer is 2 hours ago. Ew, it's so old. We need a remaster. From the studio who brought you Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, and Uncharted. Nice. How many of them still work there?
Well, it's just a corpse. And again, I don't think the trailer, in terms of graphic fidelity, I don't think the trailer looks bad. I think the directing, the storytelling of the trailer is god awful. It's like Concord levels of bad writing. I don't know what the hell she does other than she's a bounty hunter. I have no premise of her, like, you know, what's she doing? She's just going after a guy and then kills a robot.
Will slap me for making fun of her. And can I play as the characters from the background anime instead? I mean, look, the anime is certainly more interesting than the trailer itself. But again, anime deserves better than being used by Naughty Dog for anything. And Naughty Dog basically just ripped off Cowboy Bebop and Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Like, oh, here's Black Spike and Long-Haired Lucy. The like to dislike ratio for these trailers are absolutely terrible, by the way. For example, the PlayStation one has 30k likes versus 34k dislikes. And the Naughty Dog one has 23k likes versus 27k dislikes. It's probably even worse than that though, because the source for these screenshots are from Pirate Nation on Twitter. And the tweet that he made with these screenshots is from like 7 hours ago. Unfortunately, the website that I was using to view YouTube dislikes is no longer functional. Maybe I'll have to get one of those add-ons or something, but currently I haven't resolved that issue.
Boomer.
And of course, the corporate journalists over at Kotaku are instantly attempting to hype this game up. In an article they posted with the headline, "Naughty Dog's Intergalactic The Heretic Prophet trailer has completely won me over." Saying in the subtext, "I want to be alone in space, probably being a criminal too." You know what, this seems like
I mean, again, okay, if that's your boat, then yeah, sure. If that's what you enjoy, please go ahead. But don't make this game of the year when it's not game of the year in like a year from now or 2 years from now, whenever this game comes out. If it's not worth it, don't try to push this as like, do not try and make this into something that it's not, man. Please, if you like this game, good for you, man. I'm happy for you. I'll go play my own game and I will vote for that, but don't try and shove this down like the cultural, war's throat that somehow that you're winning when the gamers are not buying your game.
Good time for me to shout out the game Kenshi, amazing indie game, and one that I'm currently enthralled with in a playthrough where I'm running a criminal empire. I got like 20 people working under me, and then like another 20 slaves. All day I got farming hemp and then turning it into hashish to sell. Eventually they'll work on selling cocaine and opium, but we're not quite on that level yet. Anyways, my point is, if you really want to play as a criminal, there are plenty of games where you can do that, and it doesn't need to be the latest AAA slop from Naughty Dog or Ubisoft with Star Wars Outlaws. They're like, oh, you're a criminal, but you can't really do very many bad things at all, actually. But yeah, that's just my opinion on this Naughty Dog trailer thing. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. As always, thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed my coverage, consider liking and or subscribing. Appreciate ya, and I'll see you in the next one.
Okay, alright, okay. Try to check them out. Hero Fart, Hero Hey, Hero Poo, Pookie Poo. Yeah, I don't know. What was I trying to say? Yeah, again, Naughty Dog, like, everything aside, Naughty Dog has not made a good game in like probably 10 years. I'm not even joking. I mean, yeah, I think The Last of Us 1 was in 2013, I think, right? Or 2014? Yeah, genuinely. I just have no hope for it. The product placement, the blatant product placement, the bad voice acting.